Wednesday. Welcome, welcome, welcome to today's stream. What have we got? I think we might want to actually do a full rest from where we left off yesterday. So we'll give that a go. What have we got? Exclamation mark over here.
Looking at something.
Just looking. What are you doing?
I'm looking too, but not seeing very much. Another quirk of my affliction.
Do you miss it? Seeing your own face?
Preening in the looking glass. Petty vanity. Of course I miss it. I've never even seen this face. Not since it grew fangs and my eyes turned red.
What colour were they before? You're gonna have to worry about. It's a very good face.
I don't know. I can't remember. My face is just some dark shape in my past.
Oh wait. There you go.
Another thing I've lost.
2 seconds. Just bringing my chat window open. There it is. Right, cool. Says only does top messages when you first log in, so you need to go into it. Few maybe, but I like what I see. We're at that stage now, are we?
What?
Where we can flirt. We can flirt with him. I see you. Count yourself lucky. I have to see this mug every day.
I want to know what the world sees when it looks at me.
You get someone to draw in.
What do you see?
Strong piercing eyes. Elven vampire spawn approximately. Just be give Yankee about it. I'll do this one for a
Gods
laugh.
above. Would it kill you to dispense a compliment?
Despite being neither brave or intelligent, you're one of the finest killers I've ever seen. Sounds like a Gif Yankee answer.
Oh. Go on.
Oh, they're on about the mole on his neck. Now they've pointed it out. Now they've pointed out that he's got this big mole on his neck. I can't stop looking at it. That's all he is now. Take his head off and just replace it with a giant mole. That's it. That's all I can see. Dangerous smile.
Very good. Now just tell me I'm beautiful and we can call
It's
this a day.
It's not a mole. That's his bites. Where's his mole then? I thought that was his mole, but that's just his chomp. Ask him.
Hardly. There's also
He approves.
gold, sex, revenge. Quite the list, really. But failing any of those, I will always settle for shallow praise.
Tell me where this mole is that he's supposedly got. Doesn't seem. I can't see a mole. I don't know what they're talking about. Am I not looking hard enough? Right. Gale's fine. She's always very jittery, talking to herself. That's all good though. Let's how come this supply is like separate to the other supplies? We got exactly the number needed to get that one done there. Right. Okay. So yesterday we got to the point where we were like, let's kill this one leader, should be fine, and then so we killed the one, but she had a scream, like some sort of like yell ability, which let her call out and get people that weren't. We closed the door. There were like, you know, people weren't in the room. They were somewhere else. Are we now in combat with everything? Doesn't look it. We killed some stuff that was in here, including that merchant and her bodyguard. They went down as well. Oh, there's Sazza. Sazza didn't attack us. That's cool. Sazza's level 2 as well. I think Sazza can come join us, right?
Those teeth. Those horrible teeth. I won't bother you anymore, I swear.
I wanted to come with us. Yeah, there's also these guys up here. What's good, nerds? How you doing, mate? Right. Wondering if there's a like secret way of opening this. We could always jump down. Open it from the inside. Wonder if there's a secret way to get down there. Let these spiders out without having to fight the spiders ourselves. Right, but I was curious about checking out somewhere else. We're gonna go and roam around the world map a little bit more, because I'm not sure exactly where Act 1 ends and what we gotta do to complete that. So what I don't want to do is do too much here. I mean, I could kill these guys here, but I kind of want to. I want to see the interaction of what happens if I let them get to. If I let them get to the city and then we fight them there, you know what I mean? So it's a bit tricky. By the way, fun fact: you can switch characters underneath the toggle armor visibility. You can toggle him underwear. Yeah, you can unequip it as well, right? Also, I think for the safety, I think we left genitalia turned on, but I might have turned it off just for the YouTube's sake, if anything. Can I see your map for a second so I can gauge how much the secrets you've done? We've come here. There's another path. There's another path up here that we haven't gone through. Right, and we've been up here, been over here. This is down, yeah, this is down where the harpies attack. We did the harpies. Then we've been here. There's still land here, but we can't see it because there's no actual way of walking around, you see, so that way there's nothing there. I think so. I think we got all the treasure nests, yeah. There's quite a few that are really hard to reach without magic or this high strength jump. Well, Gif Yankee has a triple distance jump, right? Just naturally, so we can jump anywhere we need. And then the swamp. We haven't done the swamp yet. People were telling me that it's too hard for me at the level I was at the time, but I'm only one level higher, and there's a path here as well. So let's add some markers. So people were saying, "Oh, you're in the swamp." Oh, it's like, what is it? Like, you know, I don't know. They should just let me explore. Like, create, go here. We also have one here, right? So go here. Don't know if it's broadcasting the keyboard for that. It might not. And then also down here. Right? There's also... I was watching my friend play, and I've got the necklace for speaking to the dead, right? And he was like talking to the dead corpses over at this building here. So there was also a door in the basement that we couldn't open. Maybe the spell you were talking about, knock. So we'll have to check on that. Sorry, I'll catch up with the chat in a second, just explaining everything. It's really hard to get the full win, but if you're smart, it's very winnable. Just make sure all your party has a ranged option. Yeah, we got that. Did I get the thing from Volvo? No. I don't know. You say thing, and I'm like, he hasn't given me anything yet, so I'm assuming that's a no. Monster Party has the highest intimidation stat. How do we check that? Efficiencies. I've got stealth and arcana apparently. Maybe I should have changed that. Maybe should have changed stealth to something else. A deception as well. I usually don't go with the deception one, but I got a +3 to intimidation, plus my high charm, my high charisma. Surely can't hurt there.
I am ready.
She's not very intimidating, apparently. I beg to differ. Surely this guy's a vampire, surely. Intimidation, no. A giant demon woman. She got intimidation, but not as... She doesn't have high charisma, I'm not sure. I think charisma, yeah, intimidation, charisma definitely helps. So probably me. Probably me, to be honest. Yeah, I got a +3, even though I don't have proficiency in intimidation, so... Yeah, I've seen him in camp, yeah. Something to avoid me getting angry later? Would I get angry? I mean, I'll accept any like outcome that we happen to come across. It's just the way the game is, right? No need to get upset. If you make a bad choice, you make a bad choice. It's what it is. Volvo will give you an eye, and it gives extra intimidation. Volvo's eye lets you see through invisibility, and you can only have one per character. Yeah, people have mentioned that. Until I find Volvo in your camp for your MC. Yeah, He's given us the offer to pluck one of our eyes out with that needle, right? But I'm like, you guys have already mentioned that we can get those eyes, but like, does he already have one on him? Like, that's the question. Like, if we accept and have him plug our eye, does he replace it with something else straight away, or do we have to mess around trying to find it? So I didn't currently push through with that just yet. But it's like,
Wrong touche!
it does feel like we're... I feel like naturally I would choose not to let him do it, because we already know that he can't fix our issue, and let him mutilate our eye for no reason. I think just naturally...
What's that?
I think just naturally I would have just not, like, let him do it, so... It accidentally rips out your eye. Yeah, I worked that out. It's obvious, that. And as consolation, he replaces it instantly with a magical eye. Right. So, the question is, do I want the intimidating eye? Why can I never... Why does the game never select these boxes? What have you done, game? There's some rotten stuff. With free soft characters, invisibility will fuck you up. In all likelihood. In fact, I know one specific enemy that will trounce you with consistent invisibilities. Yeah, Mountain Pass. I'm assuming this mountain pass would lead into the spider's den underneath the goblins, right? Should we check this out now? Or should we go back somewhere else? I'd like to go open that door. The problem with streaming this type of stuff is, like, things are going to get spoiled as we go along. It's not, I'd say it's not, it's a bit harsh of a word, really, spoiling. But people are going to talk. And you're going to pick things up, and that's fine. The mountain pass leads to Act 2. Okay, so we're going to avoid that for now. Obviously, let's change this then. Remove marker. To Act 2. So unless we go up there, we're pretty safe, right? I have two entrances to Act 2, Mountain Pass, Under Saluna. I personally prefer the Underdark, but the Mountain Pass is how you do the Gif Yankee stuff. I'll probably check them both out, like, as far as possible before we reach that point where it says it's going to move on, right? Lysel is insisting on the Mountain Pass in your party. Yeah, well, we didn't get Lysel. Is it because there's a crash in the Mountain Pass? Is that why she wants us to go that way? Or is she scared of spiders? She could be scared of spiders. Right. Yeah. The crash is in the Mountain Pass. Yeah, if she's going to insist that we go anywhere, it's probably because, like, she's after the crash, right? So I know that. I know that much. Wait, where's this? Oh, there's two entrances to the Mountain Pass. That's not where we were. That's somewhere else. This is where we just were. to Act 2. Create. She won't leave if you don't go to Mountain Pass, but she... I don't have it. I don't have Lizelle. I didn't get her out the cage because she wouldn't say thank you. She wouldn't say please. So I left her, and then she got out by herself, and I haven't seen her since. So I don't have her. Yeah, I don't have Lizelle at all. So we want to come up here. Check this out. You're just talking about the future games, so don't worry. That's fine. That's fine. I might follow it, because to be honest with you, I'll probably do the Underdark side on this one, because it seems to have some interesting things to go look at. But I'd probably end up, like I said, if there's like a warning, hey, if you progress past this point, like, you're going to enter Act 2. If there's anything like that,
aren't exactly house proud as occupiers go.
like before we get to Act 2, then I would be like,
Abandoned a good while.
you know, I'd be like, okay, let's turn back and go explore more somewhere else. And eventually we get to a point where we've looked at all of the pathways up to the point where it says that we're going to move on. And then we won't have anything else to do, right? So we'll pick one of them then and go down that. So that's generally how I would do it. I would just explore around. Some party members will fuck off if you make actions against their alignments. Like if you're too good. Minthara would leave. Or Haslin would, if you're being evil. Have I found the hidden entrance to the grove? Where the goblins are hiding? And the Owlbear Cave. I've done the Owlbear Cave. Hidden entrance to the grove. Where you go across that, you do all the jumping across the cliff edge. I thought that only comes up. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I've done both of those actually. I've done both of those. Yeah. It leads to the back passage that goes up to where they had Sazza caged, right? I did everything but the jumping across the back bit. That's what I did. We have been here before. We cleared out all the hyenas, right? And the gnolls. Cleared them all out. Did I do the runes to get the treasure buried in the final turrets? Did I save the people in the fire? No. No, I opened the door and it exploded. And then I found out that there's a back route that leads straight to a room where people were. No, I didn't manage to save the people in the end, no. I mean, I'm not looking for people to tell me all the secrets that we're missing. I'm not trying to catch up on that. But, like, I don't know. I think maybe we should talk about things I miss in Act 1 when I finish Act 1. Just so that, you know, we don't end up running around everywhere trying to, like, catch up. That's not really what I plan to do. Why is this acid still here? Right, I do have a skill for talking to undead, talking to dead, right? Which I've never used. I should really, if I see a corpse, I should really use the talk to dead, right? See if they got anything to say.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Killed a pack of gnolls? How?
The pact. Power.
Do we get like 3 questions or something?
Strength.
So Zariel? Which devil do you deal with?
Fallen. Lady
Zariel.
Zariel.
Oh, who are you?
Infernal servant.
Okay.
So long I've forgotten. Why? Zariel's brute destroyed
Morning.
me.
The spell's power wanes. You can ask no more questions.
Well, we had no more questions to ask, so... Right. Okay. He gives us clues. We can't do it to people we've murdered, right? Yeah, Karlak... Oh, yeah, she did. She did come here and murder people. That is true. Because she's like, they're probably still licking their wounds. When she shows up, the people are like, oh no, not you again. But then they're just pretending to be scared of you. So they can pretend to, This one's still got a spear, like, but we can't pick the spear up. Right, so... They talk about the tax collector. When you get here, they're talking about a tax collector. And there's a person... there's another body somewhere. That might be... Yeah, here. Right? Do I have to activate this again? Or can I just talk to him now? Do I have to do a long rest? How much gold do I have? 700. How am I liking the game so far? I'm loving it, to be honest with you. It's so fun. I like the interactions. Get well soon. Do I have to do the long rest to speak with Dead again, or is it still active? Doesn't look like. I actually might have to. No. Guess I have to long rest, right? To do it again. Yeah, okay. No worries. We can do that. You can only speak to one body once. Yeah. It's a once per long rest artifact. That's fair. We got plenty of supplies, so it's not like we're gonna run out anytime soon. I'm gonna talk to Volvo while I'm here. You say we should take the eye mutilation off him while we're here.
Ah, my good fellow. Quite the cozy setup you have here. I'll just make myself comfortable. Thank you so much.
Research turned up anything? Yeah, we've already fought someone that kept turning them themselves invisible, to be honest with you. The merchant, one of the merchants at the Goblin camp, since she's dead now. The halfling girl.
Deep. Just behind the orbital socket. I could attempt an extraction.
She was constantly turning herself invisible. But she can't do anything when she's invisible. But I guess other people will still be able to. The ongoing authority, the extraction is currently impossible. I said that last time. I like how we can say the same things to him that we've already said to him. How many times have you done this before?
Volo
Let's just do
carefully
it.
holds one of your eyes open and begins to prod uncertainly with the needle.
Just no matter what, resist him? Do you have the faintest idea what you're doing? Resist him. Endure the discomfort. Let him carry on. None of these sound like resist. Don't resist. Alright. You said resist. Don't resist. Wait a minute. I misread. I didn't even read all of your... Yeah, okay.
Finds the gap between
I didn't even read all of the words in your sentence. I read everyone but the most important word. Yeah, I know, I'm sorry. Clench your fist. Oh, ow!
Shoots through your body as the
That
needle
can't
snags
possibly
on
be
your optic
good.
nerve.
I think I have it.
The needle seesaws back and forth, plucking the nerve like a harp string.
Oh, bother. There's some obstacle in the way. I shall need a more robust implement.
Comes back with a pneumatic drill.
Volo carefully withdraws the needle from your eye, then reaching into his bag, he
My
produces
character's
an
pain
ice
tolerance is not a sound. Right, did they normally scream? Like, you said, like, here comes the screaming on a previous part of the game, and my character was, like, silent. My character's like, eh.
Volo slowly brings the ice pick closer to your eye.
Now, don't move.
Cold metal presses against the skin beneath your brow.
Everyone's disapproving of me allowing this guy to mutilate my face.
Tap, stab.
Do you feel that? Ha! I think we have the blotter on the run.
Yeah, you reckon? What sound effect do we make? Which one? Which one do you guys like? Yeah, I'll let you guys pick the sound effect that we make. 2? You want us to hiss at him? Like a deflating fucking blister. Yeah, okay.
I agree. It's a faster critter. Just a little further.
Volo tears the pick from your brain with a violent jerk. Your eye plops down into the mud.
Drat.
He pauses, looks down at your eye, and recoils slightly as it sinks into the mud.
I'm dead, that's it. He murdered us.
There appears to be an amount of cosmetic damage.
Oh, God. You knocked my bloody eye out.
Please, try not to overexert yourself. You're in a rather fragile state at present. I can't help but
He has
feel
a fair point.
partly responsible.
Only partly.
Perhaps there is something more I can do.
He only feels partly responsible for it. Is he just carrying this around in his pocket?
Take this. A far superior relic to that old jelly you were chained to.
Oh, it's actually like a solid... It's like a marble relic thing.
Very nice to
Not
have met
like
you.
an actual squelchy
I'm sure
eyeball.
You'll sort out your little brain problem one way or another. Far away from here, if you've a heart. Terribly sorry, my friend. Ta.
Like, how often do you have to replace someone else's fucking eye? Like, yeah, he's like, just in case. He's like, I've always wanted to, like, mutilate somebody's eye socket with an ice pick. And, oh, finally, I get my opportunity. Well, you know what? That didn't plan out very well. Here, I've got this relic that I randomly found that might have possibly convinced me that I wanted to do this to someone. Because I could always replace it. Right. I do have a question, actually. We found that forge, and we found the material to forge a weapon, but we need to find, like, shards of the weapon, right? Are they all available in Act 1? Or are we going to find them spread out all over? Yeah, I'm assuming you know what. Now for the next eye, when you show up at Ethel's, be nice and talk to her with whoever you want to have the eye. Oh, we can't have, yeah, because there's only one per character, right? Intimidation, Karlak then maybe. She's the one with the most intimidation bonus, but she doesn't have very high charisma. We did our long rest, yes. The thing is, like, I have to actively change to the character before I interact with people, right? So, is it not... I don't know if, like, the intimidating eye is going to really be... if it's ever going to get use. Right. It makes all of my items, like, have new item markers on them every single time. Aid. I give this aid to someone who doesn't have a necklace yet. You. There. Now we can heal. And it gives bonus health when you heal as well, so it's, you know, a little bit better. Center camp. Yeah, she's proficient in it, so yeah. Her charisma doesn't matter. Even with her charisma, she will have a bonus equal to yours with that eye. I guess. Plus, you are always leave most conversations and switch character. You can always leave. Yeah, that's true. That's true, I guess. Should just allow you to... If it gives you, like, a conversation turning point...
Never mind.
It should really just give you the option of, like, switching characters in the conversation, having a different character take the check. But you can't just add another character to the conversation. You have to leave with the original character, and then go back in with a different person. You know what I mean? I think... Are there certain areas where, like, intimidation is the only choice? It's 3 stat points on the table, essentially. There is a disadvantage to the eye, but it's basically non-existent. It gives you a penalty to hit on crones. And there's only one there's only one old lady in the entire game. There's only one. Fair enough. Alright.
The corpse regards you.
Crones and hags
lifelessly.
aren't old women. They are a specific kind of intelligent monster caster. Okay. Fair enough. Where were you heading?
Anywhere. Away. Safety.
Okay. Do you have any valuables?
Basement. Locked.
think Hagraven from Skyrim, but sapient and more manipulative instead of raw aggression.
I fell. Dropped key.
Did he die by just falling from the balcony?
Jumped.
Oh,
Escape.
he
Broken.
didn't randomly fall. He was trying to flee. But did he go into? Well, the gnolls, right? Trying to flee the gnolls.
Lance. Toll collector.
Imagine trying to flee something that you're pretty sure is going to kill you, and then killing yourself. Imagine it. How embarrassing. So drop the key. You drop it around here. Now we dropped it around here, right? Oh, we did. It did drop. I was definitely gonna be like, it's not around here, surely. It should. It makes sense that it is, right? Happened to a friend of mine once. Guy pulled a knife on us, and he took off running straight into traffic, and a lorry was passing. Wow, crazy. Guessing he got knocked by the lorry. Or was he lucky enough to not get hit by anything? Straight, oh yeah, it's that bad. Crazy. Oh, right. Don't know if that guy's gonna have... Is that guy gonna have any more information for us? I feel like these guys probably weren't... Since the one guy's dead down here by the actual...
How considerate.
By the actual door, it seems like it'd make more sense that it was actually the Paladins, right? The Paladins that attacked them. Or Karnak. Karnak could have killed them, but why would she have? How would she have got to the basement? That's the question, right? So we could do another long rest and have a talk to this guy as well.
Easy. This place is hungry for blood.
It was moving at full car speed. The driver had no time. Yeah, it's not the truck's fault. Of course. It was pulling its trailer, so it was a full 18-wheel collision. Yeah, crazy, man. Crazy, dude. We haven't discovered that that's a trap yet. I like to disarm them because I'm gonna just like do the skip search, and my character's gonna just run around like crazy. Ah, supplies are harder to find in later acts. I guess you're right. We've really not done that much resting at the moment. Can we not like just buy supplies from the shop? I mean, they're not expensive, are they? You're saying like even the shops will run out of supplies.
Time to dance.
I mean, this will be like the most rests we've done in a single stream, right? If we rest again now, because we'll have rested 3 times this stream already. Yeah, it's only just for now though, isn't it? It's not like, as far as I could tell, there's not like a load of extra people that we need to go talk to. Unless those people that exploded in that tavern fire, unless there's a reason to go speak to undead with them. But as far as I can tell, there's not really any reason to. Or like the area didn't give me any reason to. The problem will come when it's like you have to keep refreshing your spells because you're spending everything on most of your fights. Yeah, it's kind of like how it is really at the moment, isn't it? It's real desolate. Not many vendors around, lots of shit to find. Not tons of food to find in some places, yeah. I get it. Act 2 is a massive difficulty spike. There's also a little hole at the back of this tavern. I'm assuming like only like gnome-sized characters can go through these holes, right? But it's like I'm assuming it also leads down here, so you don't need the key. You just need a small character to get through the door or the hole. I should change
Still
back to
alive.
my
So that's progress.
character. Oh, you need the shrink spell. Okay, well that makes more sense than having to be a gnome. So the hole does look smaller than a gnome. Yeah, I've seen a few places. Oops. It's like, I didn't realise that she was going to attack the shelf.
More for me.
Take this. Take the bottle. In 2E, shrink isn't concentration. You can stack its effects with multiple castings. I once buffed a dragon into thinking I could kill it. You once bluffed a dragon into thinking you could kill it. Nice. I assume
There's a pressure plate
assume
in the
your
chair.
your
Missing
DM
something.
would insist on very high rolls for that. Because dragons are creatures of deception as well, right? Stone chair. Okay. It's definitely a door, right? Sit in the chair. Click. Sit in the other chair. Click. Oh wait, you gotta sit in both of them at the same time.
Let's get on with it. Can't give up now.
A trap.
Right.
Someone doesn't like visitors.
He was going to jump over the trap. Oh, they have to stay sat down. Split. Split. Actually, you know what? Split. Because
I wonder what the next move is.
my character's the one that picks everything up.
Well, well, well.
Don't touch me.
Yeah, we worked it out. I actually didn't see your message there, but yeah, we can work it out, mate. Don't worry.
What to do?
Like how everyone will fail their perception tests now. There's another trap, right?
Keep a blade close.
Yeah, there. I assume if we trigger any of the traps, it's gonna like explode this entire room and possibly destroy the
Still
treasure,
breathing,
right?
despite everything.
That's a really big golden
Don't mind if I
golden
do.
axe.
What's in here?
It's a high roll, but it has advantage. I was in a plane of Earth, and it didn't have much opportunity to interact with the other sapient life there, so it didn't have the best ability to detect deceit or know exactly how strong an enlarged human should be, and it's an enlarged human should be strong enough to hurt it. It's technically, when you make yourself larger, do you also increase your strength as well? I'm not sure how the mechanics of the spells work specifically.
Let's see what this does.
But not proportionally? Okay. So it'll go up by like a certain amount of points, but not like multiplied. See, just because I'm cloud-sized, giant-sized, it doesn't mean I have cloud giant strength. Just an extra strength I would have from having cloud giant mass, yeah. So I'm stronger effectively, but much heavier, and I'm not equal to something naturally that big. It's just, it's still based on my main strength. Yeah, that's fair. That makes sense. Metallic gloves, gold, greater potion, gold, wooden chest in the corner. Gloves of heroism, warding hands. When you use your channel oath spells, you gain heroism. Don't have anything like that at the moment, but we'll take them. Gold, plate. Bronze necklace. Studded shield on the wall. Steal it. Studded shield. Stolen. Potion. Mine. Open this crate. Nothing? There's a sword over here as well, we saw. I swored it. There's a vase, it's gonna be empty. But never know, someone could be like stashing gold in there. I feel like there might be something in this corner that we might not have checked yet. Yeah. Oh, okay, it's looking good. Still plenty of areas around here to check and just pick everything up. That was the same character I accidentally committed regicide with via impact. Wait, did we just lock... we just... did we just lock you in there, mate?
I'm ready. Whatever it takes.
I have a lot on my mind.
Wish they'd stop, like, instantly just getting up and running. Like, you tell them to do an action.
No time to dally.
Careful, I'm not.
Don't go in there, silly people.
No one stopped me yet.
Right, okay. So we checked out this corner, yeah? Did we check out this corner? Looks like we have. Did we check out this corner? I think we went into that. This bucket, it's only worth one. It's not really worth picking up, is it? Let's be honest. Vase. Oh wait, large bottles. They sell for 5. Alright then, mate. No worries. And a broom?
Maybe
What?
I need more
Might need it. Might need it. Let's take it. Bucket 1. These wines to give us 6 camp supplies. Wicker baskets. The rotten food doesn't really give us anything, realistically, that I can think of. It's a lot of bottles. There's the burrow hole. It does lead down here, look. Alright. What class of person has shrink? Is that like a cleric or... We can't reach the bottles. Just move to the corner. You're standing right next to it. What do you mean? Look. Go. Look at the games like you can't reach that. What do you mean?
Nothing good here.
Definitely reach it. Let's grab it. Let's check. Right. Just emptying everything. Ooh, nice. See, look, we checked everything. We got a silver ingot and something else as well. Look at that. Okay, nice. Let's go all the way into this corner. Do the same. There's a lot of stuff to check down here. Just some clothes, some rags. Ooh, lots. That's a decent chunk of gold. Some rings. Nice. Maybe possibly enchant some stuff. Some broken padded armor. Still gives 11 armor class though. Crazy, but apparently. Oh, floppy hat. My favourite. Right. We just find some underpants. Well, this corner was full of items, wasn't it? It makes sense that all the boxes by the door have stuff in them, and all the boxes further into the room don't. Is they're like, they just open the door, come in, dump some stuff, and then just leave. They don't want to be here long. Broken club. I mean, it's got a value of 10. Right? Oh, wooden crate. Some more potions, look. Crazy. That's a lot of stuff. Right. Just need to get outside. Did we check? Pretty sure we checked all this. Yeah. We checked all that as well. Let's get outside. Let's go to camp and dump off some of this stuff. I'm pretty sure we just drop into camp now. We should be good. You know, say that. We have a send to camp option, don't we? I like the potion of speed actually, but I use them on like probably pointless battles. These scrolls don't weigh much, you might as well keep them on you just in case they become useful. This axe looks like it's pretty decent. Broken club. I feel like these broken weapons can be fixed at some point in time, but I don't know. Don't know enough about the game yet to really say. Quarterstaff. Helmet. Floppy hat. Broken padded armor. Some shields. Some books. Some jewelry. Heroism gloves. Some nice jewelry actually. Parchment. Small parchment. This. Clothing. Water. Broom. The bronze ingots times 3 we got from that. Just a bunch of bottles. Some water. Some rags. What's this one? Oh, it's just a different shape rag. It's weird, but okay. 3 silver ingots we got. And send to camp. Right, dealt with. Okay, I'm not super heavy at the moment. 10 kilograms. We got 10 items of food in our sack and we got 10 kilograms of weight in there. So each item is technically a kilogram. That's crazy. Right, we did actually accidentally pick up some stuff with Asterion as well, didn't we? So let's click on all that. He's got a lot of tools still, so we're not running low on those. He's also got a bow that we could probably do with upgrading. I don't think he's got proficiency for crossbows though, so I think that's the reason why he doesn't have one. Send a camp. Anyone else? Karlak can actually carry 3 barrels and still be perfectly fine at moving around, so it's looking alright. Where else are we going then? We got a marker here. We can get rid of this marker now. Delete that. We got this area here. Turn to Arabelle's parents. Save Arabella. Right. Oh yeah, so that's in the grove, right? Let's go there. As someone said, Yeah, save the refugees or but that's if we go back to the gate, right? Is there any way of getting in? We can go in without setting that off, or is it the only option now? I know it says investigate the beach here. We've actually finished this quest line. Those bottles don't sell for 5, they are worth 5 gold. But without a merchant proficiency, high charisma, and a good relationship. Yeah, I get you. With a trader you don't get that price. And you'll have to give more gold that it's worth to get a reputation that's high with the trader. I guess, yeah, I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying, that's fair. Save the first druid. The goblins left to attack the grove. We should report to Haslin. Oh, this is return to Haslin. Raid the Emerald Grove. No. This is Druid's Grove, though. Save Arabella. Immediately ran to appearance. Find the Night Song. The secret Shara Temple contains the Night Song. It's hidden underground somewhere near the Moonrise Towers. Daughters of Darkness. Save the goblin Saza. There's nothing else there. Rescue Volo. That's done. Yeah. Yeah. That's fair. Free the artist. Done. We'll bump into him in Baldur's Gate, is what he said. Discover the artifact's secret. Right, the Shadow Heart stuff. We absorb the parasite's memories, alright, yeah. Ask the Goblin Priestess for help. She can help. Find a cure. Travel to the Underdark. Right. Get help from Ethel? As far as I can tell, that's the only quest line that we can really do right now. So either head back to the grove or down into the swamp. Hasled's still at the Goblin camp though. He's not at the grove. That's what I don't get. That's what I don't quite understand. It just, because it says go speak to Haslin, and we've spoken to Haslin, he's still at he's still at the thing.
Maggie Terrence, Marcus
But
Terrence,
like when we
Nathan
talk to him, it
Beach,
like
Rochelle
doesn't want us to
Kirk.
talk to him about anything because he's still at the he's still at the Goblin camp, you know. So it's a little bit confusing. Oh. South. South is the direction we're going. I keep saying that we're gonna try out the alchemy stuff as well with all the ingredients we've been finding, but we just currently haven't got round to doing it, so. There's a frog we can talk to down in the swamp, near the swamp entrance. Thank God I'm a loot goblin. Yeah. it. This is the entrance. There was like a million traps down
Something
there.
bit me.
Just an insect. I'm sure you'll survive. Besides, it probably figured you for a tasty treat.
Give me an aboleth over a midge any day.
Take a breather, lovelies, and have a bite to eat on me. She's got to be... It's got to be poison apples, right? But yeah, when they're waiting to move on, and you're just like emptying everything out, I can understand why other people would get frustrated with it. Well, those people that don't want to pick up every morsel of loot just don't understand. Have you played Fallout 4? If you're not picking everything up, you're missing out on potential stuff that you can build at your base. You're missing out on all sorts of stuff. So why wouldn't you just pick everything up, you know? I eventually get to a point where I'm like, okay, I don't actually need this type of item. I don't need, like, cups. Like, you get to a point where you don't need, like, ceramic cups very quickly, because you don't use ceramic a lot, but it's worth building up a supply of them for a long period of time. You never got into the Fallout series, however. When I played Skyrim, my goal isn't... Your goal isn't Alden. I just liked the exploring on Skyrim, but then when you pick up a quest item before you get the quest, you can't... If the quest then says, go find this item, and you've already got the quest item, you can't finish the quest. So I was always like... I was always exploring, finding items, going to do the quest. Like, I got locked out of the Mages Guild, like, which is the main story, right? I got locked out of that because I already had a book they wanted me to find. And I can't drop the book on the floor to randomly find it, and the book doesn't respawn in the cave so that we can go pick it up again. So you can go to the cave, and you can't pick the book up, so you can't complete the quest. And it's just like, so exploring just locked me out of the entire game, basically. So if I'm not allowed to explore to play this game, then what was the point of playing it? So, like, that was it. That was it. I just didn't play Skyrim ever again. So, I thought I had Speak with Animal. I've got Animal Friendship. I've got, like, the Animal Friendship perk, right? So I can, like, guess. I can guess at their feelings, but it's not as good as talking with the animals. And there's like a sheep and a frog down here. I'm gonna guarantee that there wasn't a I don't remember seeing a sheep down here before.
Not one for roughing it, I
There's
see.
a lot of traps around here, and they hit pretty hard as well.
Filth is for pigs and children, my dear.
Pigs, children, and people with a little bit of grit.
That was a couple of times. Just use the console command to force trigger the quest act. Yeah, I'm playing on console though, so there's no console commands. You can't just hack the game.
Be careful. There's traps.
Oh shit. See? And then I went and stepped in it. Now we're infected with that thing that won't go away forever. Most traps are in the water, but how do I explore? Most of this area is covered in water.
This place is trapped.
How do I explore everywhere if I'm supposed to avoid going in the water? It's a shame that disarming the traps doesn't give you any XP. I mean, oh, they got the save from the bonus thing. Go back to the basket. I know what you're talking about. I can see the path. It's right here. We're not far from it. Talk to the sheep.
Sheep's voice warbles. You realize it's trying to say bar.
Yes. Drop your eyes and carefully reach out. Knowledge and guidance. Need a 15. Of course we fail. Of course we fail. I hate the ones where we fail. It's just talking to a sheep. Do I inspiration reroll talking to a sheep? It always gives me the same number every single time we waste our rerolls here. An 11. I need a good guidance roll. A 4, nice. Why don't I get the magical option? I don't have a magical option.
The smell of rot assaults your senses as the illusion vanishes.
Oh. Talking to the sheep broke the spell?
Sporting a red hat glares at you.
Oh, it's a gnome.
He seems unaware that his
He's a
illusion
garden
has
gnome.
failed.
He's a garden gnome. Take a deep breath and say bar. Oh, we gained an inspiration back. It's a red cap, not a gnome. They are evil gnomes. Okay. Well, I'm sorry. Gnomes are gnomes, mate. They're all the same. Doesn't matter if they're good or evil, still a gnome. I like it. I like the definition has to be there, right? I guess. Is that like a D&D thing? To like be defined specifically? But this looks like a path. There was a frog trying to say ribbit over here. Is it also one of these red caps? Since we broke the illusion, is the frog over here not going to be a frog anymore? The nasty fey fucks. Okay, it's more like a fairy type of thing than an actual gnome. Red caps are something specific, and they are called evil gnomes because they practically are. But they're also really fucking nasty with weird abilities and other shit. That's fair. That's fair. So it's not really a gnome then. You should have just said I'm joking. There's the frog. The frog is still here. Hiss, ribbit, hiss. It's a frog snake.
Body shakes. It ribbits erratically as if in pain.
I'll heal it. Come here. It's all right. He's poisonous, surely. I only need a 10. They are gnomish, but born from earth and magics, and they are a form of fey.
It shies away, croaking a warning, eyes wide in terror.
It's poisonous. Who's a good froggy? Come when you're cold, you stupid frog. Ribbit. Should be a question mark on that.
I need your help.
I just got murder fucked by a frog. Shit. All the poison has fallen off immediately, so good with that. I feel like we should just like battle this frog normally and not. Karnak just got deleted by this stupid frog. Got a 5% chance to deal damage to hit it. This is a dangerous frog. Heal with what? There's nothing that's gonna heal that much. Nothing's gonna heal that much. Did that just cover everywhere? Did that not just cover where I threw it? It just covered everywhere, didn't it? Gotta move back into the poison clouds to stop myself getting blown up. I think we made some really poor choices in this battle so far.
Hungry for the slaughter. Let's play. Ignite! Nearly ended me.
A series of unfortunate events, yes.
Need to act fast.
Oh, we can win this easy. All I gotta do is magic missile and it's dead. So I'm gonna spend a turn healing.
Let me see your wound. Take your... Take your...
What now?
Although I think it's got 6 health, 9 health. I don't need to be a level 2. I can just be a level 1 spell. There's no chance. Fuck you, frog. Prick.
Moving fast.
Soldier!
I need
your
healing.
help. Feeling fresh?
Goddamn frog. Why was that frog so strong? Oh god. Technically, right? Although only once she, well, when she gets hit so many times while enraged, Karlach will burst into flames, right? Like heat rising or something, whatever that skill's called.
You wound.
I know we can throw potions, yeah. Should have higher healing. Well, even if I use a level 2 spell slot to cast healing, it does like 5 health. It's really nothing. It's like obsolete. It's like the worst ever. It was probably Ethel's pet. Crazy. Crazy strong. Right. They've got like deep wounds, which they get to roll on, but they've got to save before it goes away. Instead of a shadow cleric, it's better as a healer. Yeah, I guess. I haven't really looked into like the characters and how I want them to be. I don't really know enough about the skills and stuff like that to really take advantage of it. You know what I mean? Might have to start a stream off like looking at my character builds or something. Just call the stream that so people expect to see that I'm like spending all my time just checking the characters and reading everything. But currently while I'm streaming, I just generally want to kind of push on. That's the thing with streaming, right? Like normally I would sit and I'd look at everything, but I haven't really done that. We use the well. Some sort of weird thing over there. Like Gale would probably like that. It's a bunch of skulls over here in the corner. It doesn't bode well.
Fools. Little surprised they perished.
Whoever did this wanted them to suffer. We need to be careful.
Karlach acts as your tank and dealer physically. You could act as your dealer magically. Estevan is your utility character. That's helpful in combat but good for playing, yeah. So, do you want Shadow as support or another dealer or tank? I don't know, it's hard to say. So, like I haven't added like extra classes to anyone yet or anything because I just don't know what I want to do with them. Like technically if I want extra like we could always do like Ranger, could always give everyone like Rangers secondary classes and then they can summon in the creatures. I was doing this on my other account. Like the spider has 6 health, so it's not exactly useless. All the other ones have 1 health, but they can like do different things and they can attack and poison people and stuff like that, so they help out a little bit. Plus it's like an extra action, and it's also possibly a target that might distract an enemy into attacking it, so it's got 1 health but they waste their turn attacking the 1 health creature, right, instead of attacking you. But one AoE spell and they're all dead. So all your bonus creatures are gone. That wouldn't be a good idea, I don't think, since in Act 2 those things will just get vaporized instantly with AoEs. Yeah, that's part of the same point that I was still making, yeah. That's fair. We can talk to this guy. We haven't had a long rest since we used this. See, I can always... Oh no, we don't want Scratch. Sorry, I didn't realise that was Scratch. Can I dismiss Scratch? Won't even slow down half of your attackers, assuming they're all engaged. Surely you can summon stronger creatures than like 5 health creatures. What's the point of a familiar? It's got like 5 health. You want it to at least be useful. Dismiss summon. There we go. It says he's dead. It puts a skull on him. That doesn't seem to bode very well in my book.
Let's go hurt someone.
Demir had a cleaver. These red caps are gonna just choose to attack us at some point, right? I feel like it's probably better to just get them out of the way rather than waiting for them all to turn on us. But meant to be used as familiars. Familiars aren't meant for combat in D&D. That's why you can only summon shit like a cat, a bat, spider, that kind of stuff. I killed someone with the bird. They do a decent amount of damage when they attack. They're not terrible. resummoning cost for your familiar is insane. It's like 100 gold. Yeah, when you have no way of stopping it from just randomly dying, then that's kind of annoying, isn't it? At least if you go ranger, it doesn't cost you anything to summon it. It's just a free spell. That's why it doesn't matter that it gets killed or that it's weak, because it doesn't cost you anything to really resummon it. Isn't much in Baldur's Gate 3. D&D, it's like 100 copper, 1 silver, 100 silver, 1 gold. Yeah. 3 coppers a night in the inn. No, I know what you mean. I know the money system. I've played other games that use it. It's fine. This is a D&D game, so I understand why you're giving the comparisons. So Barbed Bulrush. That thing was a chest. The big bulrush.
Be careful. There are traps about.
So it costs a literal fortune to get your familiar back, like as such a noble would get in taxes for a month. Second edition, you can start the game with a spell pre-cast, and that's how most wizards get their familiars, and they then try their best to stop them from dying. Yeah, exactly. Crazy. Spend all your time trying to make sure your familiar doesn't die. They assist in rituals, magic, and gather information for you, and you can sense their location, emotions, what are going down, doing and seeing in the degree, vice versa. Yeah. Oh, and that 20, boom. Disarmed. Alright. There's a campfire over here, but it's just covered in blood.
Blood everywhere. This camp was ambushed.
A loot. Don't mind if I do. They ate the apples, didn't they? Okay, spells, nice. A book. Bookworm. Read a book. Got an achievement. Oh, a lemon! Nice. Don't mind if I do. Wait, how much do bedrolls sell for? 1? And picking up all these wands is good because, like, the merchant can't negotiate lower than 1, right? So you just sell you just sell all the wands for 1. You got like 100 items. That's 100 gold, like right there. I mean, we could sell the bedrolls. I feel like they weigh a lot, though.
That's something over there.
They buried some of their treasure before they died. At 2 weight per item, it's £50 of weight for like 100 gold. Yeah, but we just go to camp, we grab the stuff, and then we exit camp, but we're right next to the trader. So it's not like I've really got to travel anywhere to use it. You know what I mean? I mean, this backpack's worth something as well, right? Yeah, he's like, that's why in Act 1, if you were any deeper into the game, you'd be wrong. We get a merchant back at the camp, don't we? I mean, Volo has ran off now, but he was a merchant. We could have kept him and used him, and then all we got to do is send everything to camp, and then he's always there at camp. Right? Or am I wrong?
My finger.
Gained an open wound from this. No, he never comes back. Yeah, I get that. Because he ran off. Do we get other traders at camp, right? Surely we get other traders at camp as well. Hopefully you have a hard to do so far from me. Yeah, I know. I get that. Surely not. Surely not. You're saying we don't get a trader that lives at camp? I think I would have rather kept the trader at camp, to be honest with you, than lose him. You say this invisibility eye is very useful, and I don't doubt that. Oh, I suppose you use sleight of hand to steal these apples. No, Amazon stop and shot. Karlach would do... Should we like give Karlach like secondary fighter skill? Because that would give her the dash charge ability, right? Where she can like run up. She can use the dash and attack at the end of it. That would like cover these distances way better. What's this thing? Wood Ward. It's probably going to be a tough fight. There's a demon kindness that uses invisibility and a displacer beast that also turns invisible and makes illusions that attack you simultaneously with the clan 2. He says. That's fair. I don't doubt you. Moving forward. Frenzy is our rage, right?
Where do I go from here?
I say we try get rid of as many targets as quickly as possible, right? So I'm going to use my main character to hopefully kill off some of these little imp things. You gained plus 10 health, is that bonus health? Does it heal every turn? It says it healed, but it didn't have any health missing, so I'm assuming. Are they summoned more of themselves? Try to dual cast with my sorcery, I could do that. save the hamstring shot. Right. I can use the dash and the jump, but I can use that to close the gap once we actually have someone in combat with them. So currently, we're gonna wait it out. Wait, one of my characters is missing. These guys are gonna keep summoning. That's gonna be hard, unless they have less health on the new summoned ones. Charm it. Charmed. Nice. But that one's on our team now. Oh, thank you very much. I'm going to play the Dark Urge or your own custom guy. What's the Dark Urge? It's like... I don't know. No idea. I don't usually think that far ahead, mate. But I don't know what a Dark Urge is. So probably can't answer that question. I feel like I want to, like, enraged throw, like, the exploding barrel, the grease over there, but there's all the water that he stood in, right? So the grease isn't gonna apply. The grease isn't gonna remove the water, because it's deep water, right? So I don't think the grease is going to apply. So we're not going to be able to really effectively use the barrel there. No, why don't you still just do the thing I want? Who cares about the retaliation attack? Just fucking jump over. And this attack. No. Missed. The Dark Age is basically a guy with extra evil options that can tell you more without spoiling it, but the Dark Age is basically a sociopath with amnesia from what I remember. This is just a choice. You pick Dark Urge. And I think he gets some extra items. I never finished the playthrough with him. So is you can pick custom character, or you can pick a character from the game to play as, right? Like I could have played as Astrion if I wanted. Is that right? Yeah, I thought so. Because in the character creation screen, you can just pick a different character, an origin character. You pick Dark Urge, that's origin, okay. Fair enough. We could try it. If his whole personality is like, let's be as evil as possible, it could probably work. You know what I mean? I could probably do that. You got 12 health. You do have less health than the others. So you got dual cast, twin spell, right? Cast the same spell twice. Spells that target one creature can target an additional creature. That's not the right one. Not really the whole personality. It's more randomly your character gets the options to do really evil shit. There's some tie-ins to the later plot. Yeah, that's fair. I don't have a double cast. If I do, I don't see it. He gets the option to cut his hand off and let him fall into the glyph stone. It sounds great though. Like, wait, you can fuck Gale over? I'm in. I need to kill quickly, so... Thing is, this does like 4 per hit. It's like minimum 2 to 4. It's not quite minimum 2 to 4. It's 2 to 5. And he's got 12 health, so I need to hit him 3 times minimum. And then hope for mid damage rather than low damage. So what, it feels like I gotta use this spell every single time. Nothing seems to get stronger. I guess we haven't actually leveled up. We haven't leveled up for 2 days. That's crazy, right? Your character might murder someone when you go to sleep in the camp. In a trance. That's crazy. Playing as Dark Urge means killing people you like. How helpful is it? Yeah. Like even withers can't bring them back, is that what you're saying? Look at that, just doesn't do any damage. Shit. But I hate magic. I hate magic in all games. Except like Elden Ring, where magic is like the most overpowered thing that you can do. Like magic is always underwhelming. I guess we're not one-shotting people with swords either. But you can only cast so many spells. You can only cast so many spells and then they're just terrible. Did I get the eye? Which eye? The intimidation eye? No. We haven't been to see the woman yet. The Liffid eye power? No. Haven't spent any Liffid points yet either. Will not move. Guess I'm just stuck on the spot for now. They don't seem to be able to do a lot of damage, so they rolled a 14. I don't feel like... Yeah, they don't do a lot of damage, so I'm not really worried. What was the point of Charmed? Why did I waste my thing on Charmed? It literally did nothing. It got charmed after it took its turn, and then it wasn't charmed at the start of its turn. It literally did nothing. What a waste of time. And she keeps missing all of her fucking attacks. Sick of people being useless. Nice, 2 damage, well done.
No choice but to keep going.
Wait, when it died it exploded. Let's heal everyone. A waste of time. That charmed is a waste of time. Not gonna bother with it. Asks me if I want to charm, I'm gonna be like, no. Just control Z'd my potion? No idea what that even means. It's like, no idea what that means. I should have bit. I should have bit the bat. Should have Ozzy Osbourne'd it. These guys need to die quickly, right? They just keep summoning more themselves so that they... More of them again. We're back to the original number now. There, she's just deleting this thing now. Frenzied Strike. Fucking misses. She's useless.
Survival is all that matters.
Useless. this guy? No, that's this guy. I guess only the like the original ones can summon. So get close enough for me to run away like a fucking pussy. Probably weak to fire. Or coloured spray. We've got a spell for this. Where is it? Where's my laser beam? Or maybe that's a different... That's why I don't like playing 2 games at once. I've got a laser beam on him. And he shoots 3 laser beams at people, which is fire damage. Which I assume they're weak to fire. Still entangled, right? No, he's not entangled anymore. Good jump. Where's fucking Shadowheart, for fuck's sake? Why is she all the way over here? This is not even gonna get there in time, mate. There's no point. Finally! Oh my god. She did something. If you sneak, the fight is paused. I see. Do we not give him magic missile? Do we not give anyone else magic missile? Just love wasting, like... I don't have any level 2 ones left. Ah, so the things that they summon will die when the original caster dies as well. Right. Shadowheart isn't going to be... What do you mean? I just cast that on himself, right? Okay. Does it say heal yourself? Okay, I didn't quite pay enough attention to that then, I guess. 1 to 4 damage, 1 to 4 damage. This healing. Guess this thing doesn't have any blood. I mean, it is made of wood, right? Help my character back up. That's resources. Oh, you need an action point for that, right? I don't care that it hits me, game. Why make me repeat my action?
Got to press on.
Right, it's not a long-range healing spell. It's you have to touch this person spell. She doesn't have any healing potions.
Better get to work.
Have we got like another game playing? Yeah, I had like a secondary that was running in the background, but the saving options fucked me over. It's like I put it on like one save only, and then you can't reload the save whenever you feel like it. You're not allowed to save when you need to save, and the game never saves. So I killed the owl bears because there's 2 of them on that playthrough, not just 1. I killed the 2 big owl bears, and then I played for like another 3 hours just exploring around. Died to something random. And then the last save was before the owl bears, and now I can't get through the combat. I beat it first time, and then I can't even beat it a second time. And then I tried, because like the fight, like it immediately went first and one-shot my main character, so I quit the game, and then I tried to reload the save, because you can't load the save from in the game, so I went back to main menu, and then it saved during combat. And now that's the save, where everyone's already fucked. It's like, useless, pointless fucking option. I hate those options in the first place. But the game saved enough times, on a more regular basis. Like, who's going to play with one save only, when the game never bothers saving and doesn't let you manually save? Pointless option. Occasionally hearing some, like, background, like... Oh, my friend's playing Doom. Yeah, I'm at my friend's house, so I'm not in my like study playing the game. I'm at my friend's house. He's playing Doom. Your autosaves work, PC Master Race. Okay. He was only saying he could sometimes hear background noise, as you didn't have to turn it down. When you get your feats for the first time, I strongly suggest putting your first feat into getting the ability improvement to get your party's primary stats to each 20. We've already had it. I took extra health on everyone because we got a squishy party that keeps getting one-shot by everything. And oh, guess what? Everything does more damage because you've got more health. typical game system, to be honest with you. Not surprised. What have we got? I've got extra attack slots, but nothing available. I've got Channel Divinity, no idea what that does, or what I even links to. So maybe I'm supposed to have a specific item equipped to have extra attacks available, like a weapon specific. On my alt account, Astrion has 2 actions and 2 bonus actions. I'm not further into the game than where the bugbears are. So I'm like, how the hell has he got twice as many actions than he does in my main game? Just can't work out what it is. I either just don't pay attention to what I've done, or I tried something different, and it's better than what I've done originally. It's probably the right way of putting it. I've got 1 spell slot. I died, so the only thing I can do is heal. Getting slapped up by a tree. He missed. If I kill this thing, can't target elementals. Kill this thing, it explodes and deals damage, right? So is it better? There's nothing I can do. The only thing I can do is kill this thing. Got rid of the entanglement. This guy lost his focus, right? When I hit him. I should bring Karlach in to attack. The big guy. I should use the opportunity. She's got advantage and she misses. Like, honestly, it's just disappointing. Here we go. Got our extra actions in now. I would have liked to do some healing though.
Time to push my luck
So
again.
I guess I ruined that. Can I move away from this thing because it's regenerating? It's not actually. If I tell myself to move, it doesn't say I'm going to take a retaliation. A free spell slot for magic specific for cleric types and god abilities. Ah. What we got? 23. That thing's low. Guarantee the kill there. Of course it is.
Too much to bear.
I do, but we've won this fight now. So I was complaining and it was looking a bit dire, but we've actually won this fight, so I burned up all the. And she missed again. She's fucking shit. Why did we swap Will out for this useless fucking... Like, yeah, she killed that guy when she started attacking him, but seriously, 3 turns in. She can't hit shit. Fuck is wrong with her?
I'm ready.
Use it on Ethel when she leads you deeper into... When you finally get into the real Ethel fight. Not the first one. When she leads you deeper into a layer. Since that's the last hard fight in this act, later can I have a good look at your Karlach's stats and abilities so I can see what's up? Yeah, sure. She's got advantage, but then she's like 50% chance to hit. Have I put a piece of equipment on her that like is probably got like a piece of equipment that's like counts as armor or something, so she's got like actually playing at disadvantage rather than playing at actual advantage, I would assume, is what the issue is. But everyone's chance to hit is low. Like, why? How is magic? I've never known magic to be the type of thing that has a percentage chance of hitting. It's magic, for God's sake. Magic's usually reliable in games. Just shockingly bad.
Another fight.
Misses or does 0 damage. It's like, what's the point of it? One damage. Like, what's the point? Always rolls low. It's useless. Oh, you just miss with everything. The fight's 20 times harder because no one can hit anything and or always does low rolls. But she has 25% chance to hit now. For whatever reason. What reason is it now half of what it was? Now she hits. Now she hits with the worst accuracy she hits. No.
Let's finish this.
Finish this imp off. If we're lucky. Didn't quite get it. It's only got 1 health though, so I think should be able to like bone chill. I mean, I complained, but we ended up winning the fight, so... You know why she sucks now? Okay. We'll have a look. You think she's not proficient with this heavy weapon? Quite likely. Okay. Yeah, no worries. We'll pack up. Not brought on by me being angry at the game, is it?
No, pain, that's what.
That's fair, okay. Just checking that it's not a trigger.
Don't burn
No, I
yourself.
can get 10 times worse than you, and it's not trigger the siege up on that.
That's fair. Right, well, where are we looking? Right, I've got to save the game quickly. Oh wait, we go here. No, she uses cleave and everything, and pommel strike, so she's definitely able to use this weapon. She's got a proficiency. Right, guys, I've got to save and then head home. I'll come back on. I'll start up a new stream when I get home. Yeah. So we'll see you guys. I'm gonna save the game. We'll see you guys in about half an hour or so. Okay, guys? See you in a bit. Bye! Give people a chance to respond.